Welcome to Blockchain News. This week Akeem's back. There's been lots of going on this week in the crypto marketplace with conferences all over the world going on. So lots and lots going on. So let's find out a bit more about the blockchain market.
Yeah, so the blockchain market will first start off with, as we do, the corporate world, the blockchain corporate world, and SAP. One of their senior managers recently came out this week and showed or revealed a bit of their strategy behind how they are implementing blockchain with various partners. Where the traditional perspective is a top-down approach, where you work from a proof of concept downwards to see how it can be applied. SAP have gone the contrary way, so they're going working from bottom up, assembling 15 or 20 of the top companies within a specific industry and working out how they can best utilize the technology. Negative sides to this is it's quite slow, it's quite lumbersome, it's quite bureaucratic to get egos to align with one consensus, but what the positive, according to SAP, is that once you get an agreement, it's a market-changing agreement. So the market shifts towards one.
You can certainly see that happening. You've got really 10 or 15 big companies all doing that from a SAP perspective, then rolling that out. The power of that is, the power of numbers is huge from there. But it's quite interesting. There's been a lot talked about the blockchain market this week, and there's been a lot of hype about dropping the word actually blockchain due to sort of studies have reported that there's lots of companies overhyping the usefulness of blockchain and using the name to repackage existing services and things like that, so almost blockchain washing people when it's not actually blockchain from there. They also said that the suggestions that blockchain is still going to be huge over the next couple of years, and the adaptation of blockchain is going to come. However, it's going to slow down a little bit. They're almost calling it the blockchain winter from there. The researchers predict that in the future blockchain will be used primarily for the use of tokenization of assets and sort of look at that. But what it doesn't say is that it will be involved in the crypto market. So it'll probably tail away from the crypto market, which is really quite interesting in how that sort of works. So it's going back into business and more from that crypto market. So lots going on with the word blockchain. Will we have to change to DLT news?
Well, going on to conferences and summits, of course, we can't speak of any conference without mentioning DevCon 4, Ethereum's annual conference. There were quite a lot of themes this year, and of course, I'm sure everyone's seen the sing-along video with the Ethereum developers. But one thing I managed to captivate when Vitalik was speaking is they're moving away from proof of concept, to proof of stake. So it's quite a dynamic shift, and I'd be very keen to see what the technical audience has to say about what the differences are to that. I'm sure there's a reason for it, to allow more capabilities to deal with an influx and a rise of dApps used on the Ethereum protocol. But I'd be very keen to hear what you architects or engineers out there have to say about this shift in Ethereum's vision.
It's quite interesting, that vision, because obviously as the real world moves closer to from proofs of concept to actually real world use, that's where the market's going. And certainly Voltron this week have announced that they've got a blockchain-based finance platform that is edging now closer to that real world use and will be rolled out in the start of 2019. There's been plenty of talk about blockchain technologies and improving the trading finances, but no one's really got close to rolling something out of significance. And now here's Voltron actually saying that they will roll something out. To date we've had several companies, including IBM and Maersk, doing proofs of concept. We had Marco Polo Network launching an early proof of concept in 2018, but these are the first people that are actually saying that they've got something sort of really big coming out in 2019. That'll be on the R3 Coda blockchain network, so lots of development from there. So what you're saying there and what we're saying is that there is lots of things that are now gone from that proof of concept and are now starting to really come to the marketplace in real world usage, which will be a real big movement for 2019.
And lastly, we have the CV Summit that happened in Zug. It's a unique event that happens every now and then within Crypto Valley, and this year the competition was on finance and how blockchain can distribute or disturb the finance sector. And there was a winner. The winning startup received 100,000 Swiss francs, and that was Amber Pay. So congratulations to Amber Pay, run by Dr. Andreas Hurry, who we are connected with. Their solution is a platform of crypto subscription, so it's quite interesting what they're doing over there.
So that's quite interesting because Atom Bank in the UK, who developed mortgage blockchain sort of services, they are teaming up with the University of Newcastle, okay, and they're looking at a 3-year project to look at how financial services and their company can be aligned, and looking at how the digital banking services will be actually affected by blockchain and what's going on from there. So the FinTrust project is being funded by a 1.2 million grant, okay, from the Engineering and Physics Science Research Council, as well as part of £11 million sort of campaign to support the research in this area, to develop it certainly from a UK's perspective. So, you know, lots of companies will be getting grants from there. So, very interesting. So that's this week's Blockchain News. If you've any comments, we're really interested in your comments and discussions and what you can add to that. If you think we should change stuff, drop us a line.
See you
Cheers.
guys.